Hello, this is Don with Two Saws Tips channel, and today I'm going to be changing this battery ventilation intake filter on my 2024 Toyota Camry LE Hybrid. And the battery, the traction battery, in this car is right underneath the back seat. Now there's a little tiny ventilation, opening right here, and behind that is a filter, and this is where it sucks in air to help cool the battery. And it can get clogged, so we're going to go ahead and put a new one in. I'm going to use an actual OEM filter. This cost me about $25 at a dealership. You can maybe get them cheaper if you shop around. But the reason I'm not using an aftermarket filter is because the battery is still under warranty for up to 150,000 miles. So therefore, I want to have a record that I'm actually using their filter and I replaced it. So that if anything goes wrong with the battery before the 150,000 miles, there's a record that I've been maintaining it properly. This is the trap door, and we have to remove this trap door to get to the filter to replace it. So it just uses a Phillips head screwdriver, and you just have to without pressing, you want to just gently turn the Phillips head screw until it actually comes out, and you can actually finish it off with the fingers. Okay, and then we would just basically pry off the clip after we take the screw out, and now it's just a matter of unsnapping the trap door, and there the whole thing comes out, and you can see this is the old filter. Okay, you can actually sometimes clean these filters. Now every time I vacuum the inside of the car, I put the nozzle of the vacuum against these grates and vacuum to help pull some of the heavy dirt out. But the bottom line is this filter is very, very delicate. So it's not like it's something you're going to want to be messing around with, because it's very, very delicate filter. So I would just recommend replacing it. After all, a new filter doesn't cost that much, but the battery is probably, to replace the battery in the car is probably at least $3,000, $3,000 to $5,000 or something like that probably. So you just basically just take the filter out, the old filter, and you can see that it's got quite a little bit of dirt clogged in it. Okay, and as you can see, this is where the filter is. And as you can see, there's the fan that actually turns to actually draw air in to ventilate, to cool the traction battery. This is the new filter, taking it out of the package. And now we just have to basically put it into the holder, and there's these little holes and little tabs that you have to use, and you just basically are just kind of work it in to the holes, and then okay, so now we actually have it attached to all the points that it needs to be attached to. Putting the door back, and as you can see, there's a tab right here that just goes into a little slot. You put it in, and then you just basically just snap the cover back on. Just like so. Now we're going to be putting the little clip back that holds it in place. So we're going to first push it in, and then we have the little tiny plastic Phillips head screw, and we just very, very gently, we're going to start it just by hand, because we do not want to strip out the clip because it's just plastic. So we're just going to just very gently screw it in place. Get the screwdriver. And that's it. So you want to check the filter periodically and make sure it's clean enough that there's not too much dirt in it. Like I said, I use the vacuum on the vent openings when I would vacuum the inside of the car. And this car has about 53,000 miles on it, and this is the first time I'm replacing it. But again, it depends on how dirty the environment is. In a real dirty environment, you may need to replace the filter every 15 or 20,000 miles or something. In some real clean environments, maybe you can go 100,000 miles, who knows. But again, the filter's not that expensive, and you really do want your battery to last as long as it possibly can, and keeping it at the right temperature is really key for that.